go out first? The taller one or the shorter one? Well, let's find out. And why? 1, 2, 3. Oh, and our taller one's gone out. Lower one's still burning. Okay, why did that happen? Both of them were burning oxygen, same rate. One goes out first. The reason is the same reason they tell you to crawl on the ground when there's a fire. The hot oxygen, the hot air, rises. As the oxygen depleted air rises, there's less oxygen for the tall candle to burn. The lower candle still has some of the cooler air, which has some of the oxygen, keeps burning. Okay. I'm going to show you a trick that my grandmother taught me. And this is probably one of the reasons why I love science. My grandmother was a 3rd grade teacher for 20 years. She loved stories and she loved demonstrations. This was one of her favorites. Take a burning piece of paper, drop it in a bottle, put an egg on top. Again, the egg's doesn't fit. Oh, egg goes through. Egg can't come back through. It's too big. What has happened? Her explanation was that the paper burned up the oxygen and created a vacuum inside here and pulled the egg through. In my favorite teacher's parlance, that's partly right. The other thing that's happening is hot air is being pushed out from the bottle, making kind of a one-way valve. The egg then, as the air cools, is pulled back in. So it is a vacuum, but it's not just the oxygen that's depleted, it's actually the hot air versus the cold air. Okay, one last thing we'll talk about in fire is the rate of oxygen. If you have more oxygen getting to the fuel, the rate of combustion can happen much quicker. So let's see what happens when we try to light a teaspoonful of flour. You can see that the flour is combined with oxygen. We're getting a little bit of burning. You see it turning a little bit brown, but not very fast and not very exciting. So let's try to speed up this combustion process. We'll take our coffee can that we've drilled a hole in and put a tube inside. We'll just take that same teaspoon of flour, pour it in here. Now we're going to light a candle so that we have a little source of heat. Okay, put the lid on our coffee can. And now we're going to blow into the tube. Put a little oxygen into it. And that was fun. Again, anybody's heard about grain fire explosions, that's exactly what's happened. The dust in the silo bin can build up, and when there's a spark, boom! Except magnify this little explosion by a factor of 10,000 or so. Thanks, and that's Sunday Science.